Okay, yo, good morning YouTube. Welcome back to another video. Today is Sunday, which is my rest day. I don't really have much to do today, literally just prepping up my proteins, my lunch for tomorrow, and just getting my steps in. So yeah, I'll take you with me through my meal prep, I'll show you what I do. It's really not that difficult. So yeah, see you there.
Okay, welcome back. This part, obviously, of the video, I'm going to show you my meal prep I do on a Sunday, which is obviously mainly just my proteins for the week, my stuff for high days, and my stuff for the following day. It's not going to be like every single thing I'm going to be doing for the week, but obviously you've seen the videos before, the stuff I do each night, which is just rice and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, here it all is. Got it all nice and prepped out. There is a lot of stuff. Obviously, here's my proteins. I've already got loads of beef cooked up from the other day still, so I don't need to do any of that. Just my tubs, stuff like that. Yeah. Catch you when I'm prepping. Okay, now it's finally time for the meal prep. Firstly, I'll start off by getting my big mixing bowl and I'll put in some oil mixed with a whole jar with the pre-packaged seasoning of choice. This week, I've gone for the jerk seasoning because it's amazing with the chicken. Next up, I get 2 bagels. I'll chuck them in a bag for tomorrow for my lunch. My coach allows me 2 high days a week and I get 2 meals of choice. Typically, I go with burgers and I put them with the bagels and I just have salad because they taste so good together. I don't know what it is. Alright then, once that's done, I get my cream of rice. I do 150 grams in the bowl, 2 scoops of protein, and then I do 400 grams of boiling water. Flavours of choice, I do sticky toffee pudding cream of rice and then pistachio protein powder. It is amazing. I just slap it into my tub and then I'm putting 2 squares of 90% dark chocolate in, which equates to 20 grams, which is what I'm meant to have. Okay, all I'm doing here is getting my water in the pots and ready to boil for my rice, just to chuck it in a minute. And I'm weighing out 2 separate servings, but later on I do a third one for my meal for the evening. I'm doing 100 grams of rice for my chicken tomorrow for meal 2, and then I'm doing 130 grams for the meal I'll be eating whilst making this food. Then I'm putting 4 burger patties in, because obviously I have 2 bagels, which means 2 burgers, and I have obviously 2 tomorrow, and then I have 2 on Thursday on my next meal. And then everybody knows you should be cleaning as you go, because there's no worse feeling than literally finishing a meal prep session or any cooking session and then just having to do the washing up. It's rubbish. And now it's time for the main event. I get a 2 kilo pack of chicken and I chuck it in and I mix it thoroughly with that mixture we made earlier. And then I whack it on the oven tray. I do 20 minutes one side, flip it, and do 20 minutes normally the other side, or sometimes 15, just until it's done. And like I said, once that's done, make sure you clean as you go because you don't want any cross-contamination, any food poisoning. And it's just good to get it out of the way, do you know what I mean? Like, no one likes washing up, so just best do it. So then at the end, all you got to do is wash 2 things and then you're ready. And remember to sanitize your sides as well, not just wash the plates. And now it's time to get all 3 of my rices on. I get the rices on the boil first, and then I get the rice in the rice cooker. And the number one thing you have to be doing, you got to make sure you're washing your rice until it runs clear, because nobody wants that dirty, murky stuff in the rice. It just makes it taste so much better when it's clean. So make sure you're doing that. It literally takes maybe 2 minutes. If you're a long head, it'll take 2 minutes. Just washing it, keep draining it, wash it, drain it, and then fill it up until the water reaches your first knuckle, or just do the weight of the rice times 1.5, but you just do it to your knuckle or your fingernail. It's the exact same, and it works. All I'm doing here is just getting ready for the chicken to be done, get all my containers out, blah de blah, nothing too fancy. And number 1 tip with frozen veg, get a bowl, pour boiling water in it just so it can defrost, drain it, because you don't want to be putting the frozen stuff straight in. I make the water temperature drop too much, and it means your rice takes longer and it will just go all crappy. And then I literally just make up my intra workout drink for the next workout, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow I've got hamstrings and back, which I'm literally buzzing for. I love training hamstrings at the moment because my legs are growing, so it's just amazing. Make sure you get one scoop EAAs and one scoop of creatine, sorry. And then just give it a nice shake, chuck it in the fridge. It's nice cold for tomorrow. And by this time, my burgers are done, so I'll just separate them into 2 separate containers for the week. And then now the rice is done, I just do the same. Just put it into separate containers. This one's to eat now, but I forgot to heat up my beef. So I do that, and then I chuck the rice in a separate bowl so I can, obviously drain the other rice to put in tubs. And then when the chicken's done, I just box the chicken with the rice which I've done. And now 20 minutes on the chicken is done, so I'll just give it a flip so it cooks evenly, chuck it on for 20 more minutes. And now all there's literally to do now is just relax, eat the food which I've just made, and wait for the chicken to be done so I can cut it up and portion it. Okay, now the chicken's done, I just pull it out, I let it cool down a little bit, just so obviously I don't burn my fingers. And then I'm chucking it into containers. I'm doing 200-gram portions. That's literally 2 kilograms of chicken is enough for the week. That's 1 chicken meal a day, 200 grams. It's about, well, a lot of it's water weight, but you do lose some. Sometimes you get a bit of excess, so I'll just munch that, just, no protein go to waste. And then I chuck it in the fridge and ready. And that's that, pretty much. If you want to see more of these like meal prepping sort of segments, please let me know, drop it in the comments. I like making them, they're pretty easy to do, so just let me know what you want to see. I can do more cooking, just anything, alright? Peace. Then as I previously mentioned, I'm literally just getting my steps in, because remember, steps are the most important thing. It just make your physique look that whole lot better. 10k minimum. You can get away with 8k, but nothing wrong with a 10k little walk here and there.
Alright, that is the end of the video. I literally just went out for a walk, got like 10k steps in with my mate Finn, because obviously I've not seen him in ages, like I catch up and stuff. I hope you enjoyed this sort of like format of video today, just like a chill one, just how I do my prepping and stuff for the week. But anyway, that's it from me. I will see you tomorrow.